What's going on, YouTube? Down there, back. You already know what it is. And this video just encouraging y'all to keep going, keep moving forward. Don't give up, because when you really want something, just go get it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. You gonna have challenges, but as long as you have your mindset, you have that Mamba mentality in life and anything you do, oh, you gonna get through it. You gonna succeed. And my mindset is, even when I do reach my goals and what I want to do, I'm still working. I'm still, setting new goals for myself, setting new things that I want to do, or even just improve on certain things that maybe I improved on before. I want to be able to get better at things that, like, each day that goes by, you gotta, have that mindset of you're never really satisfied at what you do. Yeah, I mean, for example, like this program I'm gonna hold, because of me noticing that I need a little improvement with my mental health. So, I'm trying to reach out for, therapy or counseling, just for someone professional to talk to. Never be afraid to do that. Don't be ashamed of doing that, because there are people out there that can help you, and they know, what they're doing. So that's, what I'm doing, and hopefully I can go back to the program. See, I won't be able to, like, be here for graduation, because graduation's in May. And by then, I'll be settled in, living in Texas with Julie, because that's where I'm moving there in December. So at least I could be able to finish classes, because classes technically end in November. So, that, is me, one, recognizing that I need help with, my mental health. And then, but at the same time, I'm still trying to, finish this program. I'm not rushing though, because my family, I really don't think they understand my mental health, because they so worried about me going back to the program, but that's not the number one concern right now. My number one concern is getting my mental health under control, because if I go back to that program and I don't have the right state of mind, I'm not gonna be able to finish it. So I'm not worried about what they want. I'm worried about what I need and what I need to 100% succeed. It's not about nobody else right now, because I need to learn how to worry about myself. I've been for years, been so concerned about others and so concerned about pleasing everybody else. But I'm done with that now. So whether people like it or not, especially my family, I'm not gonna be worried about what they want. I'm gonna be worried about what I want and what I need to get done to be successful in my own way. You know what I'm saying? So whether they want me to be at a program at a specific time or not, I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to get this counseling, get someone to talk to, and once I'm, like, as Ms. Vicky said, medically clear, then I'll go back to that program and, get through it. And then when I'm in Texas, I'm going to start a whole completely different new life, start fresh, and deal with different variation of obstacles, challenges, and moments there. That's what life is. Starting a new chapter, then closing that chapter, then starting another chapter, closing that chapter. It's a lifelong journey of chapters and different parts of your life that you're going to be faced with. And I'm ready for that. So remember that, guys. Don't rush with anything you do for other people's satisfaction. Do it for you. Don't do it for nobody but you. Because at the end of the day, don't let, like she said, don't let anyone control what you do. And if they want to get mad, that's their problem, not yours. Because at the end of the day, you're you, not them. They're not you. You're you. So,
like, I got a phone call from my dad yesterday saying that he wanted to make sure I was still home and not up in Maryland with him. When at the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass woman. I can do whatever the hell I want.
exactly.
So when Donald moves down here to be with me, sorry, my dad's gonna be out of my life again. Me and my sister had this conversation yesterday. All of a sudden, if a parent all of a sudden wants to care when they hadn't cared for you for so long, they shouldn't be part of your life.
Yeah, they don't deserve to be a part of your life.
I was 14 and I needed my dad. I never got a chance to have my dad in my life at that age. As a teenage girl. I didn't know wrong from right, what to expect from a guy. I saw what my mom went through in order to know what to expect.
Yeah. For me, as if y'all don't know this, but I cut my dad off too. Because he want to be petty with his wife. Him and his wife want to be petty. Whatever the reason is. I never really liked his wife. I've tried to tolerate her, but I never really liked her. I don't care. And I don't like him either. I always strongly disliked him. But I've been trying to tolerate him and just get along because at the time, his place was the only place I had to stay. So I had to kind of keep my shit in check. And even here, technically, right now, where I'm at with my mom, it's the only place right now that I am able to be, but that's not going to be for long. You good?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's not going to be for long because by, who knows, within a few months, before I get there, we will already have the place for us to live together. So I'm not really worried about that. But I don't know if other people can relate to this, but I have a family where the only time they support me is when it not benefits them, well, sometimes, or when it's something that
it has to make them happy.
Yeah, basically. If they want it, like if it's something that they don't agree with, they're not gonna support it. They're gonna be like, oh, or if they do, it's gonna be with an attitude or not really, whatever the case may be. That's gonna happen in life, but you gotta keep your head up and keep moving forward, and not worried about what makes them happy. Like I said in the beginning, you gotta do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Because the only person that can control what you do, the only person that can control you succeeding and you failing, is you. Like me and Julie's best friend said, Vanessa and her YouTube channel, the only person that controls their destiny is yourself. You only control what you can do. You only can control what you can't do. Not other people, so just remember that, whether your family, whether your friends, whether your co-workers, whether anybody, whether they like it or not, if it's you're succeeding and it's what you
at the end of the day, the only person who has control of your life is you and no one else.
Yeah, no one else.
Matter what other people want you to do, you do you.
Yeah, exactly. And if they don't want to help you, then when you sit through what you actually wanted to do versus what they wanted you to do, when you're up in life and they want to all of a sudden come back when you succeeded at what you wanted to do, or you did something that you wanted to do, I would suggest not letting them in your life, because they weren't there for you when you actually wanted to do something that you wanted to do.
They say they want to come back in your life and they weren't there to support you in the first place, don't let them back in.
Yeah,
don't.
They didn't.
I made that mistake of letting my dad back in my life after he said he left his wife, which he did, but now he doesn't support me again.
Yeah.
So that was my mistake on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say I made mistakes in my life. I can own up to that part.
Yeah, the moral of the story is, don't let people that didn't support what you wanted to do originally in your life, because they don't deserve to be in your life when you didn't do what they wanted you to do. That's just boy. That's called selfish.
My dad was telling me to move closer to home for like the longest time, because where I'm from is a very small town and there's nothing for me to do. And I told him yesterday I will never move closer to home. Ever.
Yeah, and my sister's like, well, when you're in Texas, you're going to be far away from home. That's the point. That's the point. I want to be far from home.
And no offense to Maryland and y'all's counselors, but I know that you know, there's more here to do in Texas than there is probably there.
Yeah, counselors suck. And if I need help, at the end of the day, I don't need to keep relying on my family. I can rely. We have each other. Her family wants to help and everything. They actually care. My family trying to say, "Oh, they don't care about you as much as we do." Okay, that's not the point.
That's
The point
again
is
why my sisters like talk to you
every day.
She's willing to help. She doesn't care at the end of the day.
And at the end of the day, help is the last thing I'm looking for. I want to be able to learn how to do things on my own with her. We can work as a team. That's the point. We're not going to want to need help from my family all the time. So at the end of the day, we're going to be working as best as we can to, what did I ask you? I think the green dot number?
Oh,
Something like
that's
that?
it? You can't ask something else.
Yeah, what, shoot. Hold on. Dang, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. And stuff like that. But life is a journey.
Why don't you try and get another Cash App card?
Cash? I don't think I ever had a Cash App card.
I said maybe try to get one.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You had to have a Cash App card. You had Cash App.
I never did. I think we tried to get me one. But anyways, y'all, make sure to...
Just go online and get a Cash App card. And then that could be you can use that as your...
Smash the like button, turn the notifications on. Yeah, deuces.